All right, Dean Melich, I've got 12:15, so I think you can go ahead and get started whenever you're ready.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Linda Wellage, and it's truly an honor to serve as the Dean of the University of Minnesota College of Pharmacy. I'm delighted to be here today to celebrate with all of you. Last fall, when we first talked about revising the white coat ceremony, and I know we had many discussions, none of this was what we pictured. Our circumstances have clearly changed and we have adapted. I want to thank the class representatives and the Office of Student Services who worked hard to make this event possible in this new virtual format that we're all getting accustomed to. While today's celebration is in some ways different from the past, the heart of the event is still the same. We're here to mark the important transition from the classroom to the clinical setting and to reaffirm your commitment to professionalism and your future patients. I want to start by congratulating all of the P3 students on all that you've achieved over the past 3 years. Wow. Your accomplishments are the result of your hard work and likely many late nights and long hours of studying and preparing. Students, the lessons you learned will now be put into practice, caring for patients. While some of you may be celebrating no more studying, no more tests, I'm here to remind you, I think you're not quite done yet with your third year. But more importantly, your hard work and learning will continue next year and throughout your professional career. It's likely that your P4 year may be different from what you expected, and some of your rotations may not be the same. In spite of that, though, you will still explore a multitude of practice settings and future career directions during your 4th year. This next year in your journey will likely be a little stressful and challenging at times, but it is an essential step in your development as a pharmacist. We are here to mark this exciting beginning with today's white coat and award ceremony. At the College of Pharmacy, we aim to prepare the best pharmacists in the country. And as such, this is not an easy program, and we know it. Your success in the classroom is a tribute to your commitment to excellence and willingness to persevere. Many, if not all of you, have also generously given your time and skills to help support patients and communities, thereby demonstrating your commitment to help others. Moreover, all of you have recently demonstrated your adaptability and resilience as we quickly transition to an online environment. So while we may not formally call each of your names to be recognized today, you are all truly amazing and worthy of recognition. Your accomplishments are impressive, and they are shaping you to be the best pharmacist in the nation. Today, while we're here to celebrate your past achievements, know that the receipt of your new white coat is more about looking ahead. It signifies your commitment to professionalism and symbolizes the amazing things you will do during the rest of your pharmacy education, and most importantly, throughout your career. It also serves as a time to renew your professional commitment to professionalism and to remind each of you of the important role and responsibilities you will carry throughout your 4th year. At this time, I'd like to invite Senior Associate Dean Mike Swinoski to provide some additional remarks.
Thank you, Dean Wellage. Congratulations, students. We are so proud of you, and you certainly should be proud of what you've accomplished. As Dean Wellage mentioned, you're not quite done yet, but you are nearing a new, exciting, and vitally important phase of your education where you can truly apply what you've learned. You can connect the clinical dots and of course, continue to learn and develop as a soon-to-be pharmacist. Do you remember back to the fall of 2017 when you just arrived? Think back how quickly that time went. We discussed that the white coat is often seen as a symbol of professionalism, and that at that time, you were bound by the same professional commitments that bind all pharmacists. the virtues of altruism, responsibility, duty, honor, respect, and compassion. What was true then is certainly true now more than ever, and whether or not you wear a white coat. Now, some advice from a pharmacist who's been around a while. I remember when I was your age and what I've learned. A little wisdom comes with age here. Embrace what you and learn from every opportunity you're given, even if you don't think you're that interested or it's not in your plan. I reflect back on my career, I had numerous opportunities that at the time really didn't seem that significant, or wasn't really particularly interested at the time, but thinking back, it just led to these amazing opportunities. An example, several years ago, I practiced in a hospital. And at the time, I was asked by my boss to be the consultant pharmacist to a long-term care facility, which happened to be attached to the hospital. This was not an interest of mine. I wasn't interested in long-term care. I knew little about geriatrics. I was actually interested in pediatrics. But I dug in, I struggled, and I learned, and I came to embrace caring for older adults. It became a passion of mine. And that particular opportunity led to me actually having and running a long-term care consultant business as a consultant for long-term care. And because of that, I felt the need, I really wanted to be a little bit more robust in my clinical abilities. So I went back to school and I earned my PharmD. I graduated at the time when the terminal degree was a Bachelor's of Science. So I went back to school, I got my PharmD. Because of that experience, I became obsessed with MTM. It was this burning desire that pharmacists needed to really to embrace this. And that particular interest and passion led to an amazing opportunity to work with who is now our current Associate Dean for Clinical Affairs, Sarah Westberg. Now, this was several years ago. So I've been working with Dr. Westberg a long time. That particular opportunity, working with Dr. Westberg about how we could get medication management going at Essentia, led to meeting more folks at the college, like Associate Dean Seifert, who was Senior Associate Dean on the Duluth campus at the time. And because of that, I applied for and got the best job I've ever had. One thing led to the next, led to the next, led to the next. It's just an amazing progression. So you don't know what one little opportunity or something you may not be that interested in, where that is going to lead. And that's just been my experience. And so I want to just tell you that, there's numerous times in your careers where these things are going to present themselves. And you are now at an exciting time, and we're really excited for you. Oh, the experiences you'll have and the things you will learn, embrace them. Now, folks, I'm going to sing you a little song. This is based on a Bob Dylan song, and he won the Nobel Prize for poetry. So if I'm going to steal from somebody, you might as well steal from the best. Years went by so swift, it was a heavy lift. You got a lot to show, but you're ready to go. White coats on, med knowledge strong. You are going somewhere. And ooh, you're riding high, looking for the day rotation's gonna come. And oh, you're gonna fly. You're the pride of the COP. That you are, pride of the COP. Go and fly. Now, it's my great pleasure to introduce some folks that have been very, very important to you. Our class of 2021 faculty advisors. They've worked with you students, they've worked with the class reps for the past 3 years, and I know they have additional words of wisdom to share as students make this important transition. We'll start with Dr. Jared Van Hooser from Duluth, followed by Dr. Bill Elmquist from the Twin Cities. Dr. Van Hooser.
Greetings, everyone. I am Jared Van Hooser, College of Pharmacy faculty member and advisor on the Duluth campus for the class of 2021. Students, throughout these past 3 years, you have worked hard, and especially hard this past semester, where you've demonstrated adaptability and perseverance. These skills of hard work, adaptability, and perseverance will certainly serve you well in the future. Congratulations, students. We are so proud of you. Your white coat is a symbol of many things, and one of those things is commitment. First, a commitment to your patients. This commitment involves considering the welfare of humanity as one of your primary concerns, applying your knowledge, your experience, and your skills to best serve your patients for optimal outcomes. Applying lifelong learning as an obligation as part of your personal profession, and holding yourself to the highest principles of the profession's moral, ethical, and legal conduct. Second, your white coat is a commitment to each other. Your white coat will signal to your colleagues the path you have chosen. It's a symbol of togetherness, the path that brings you together on that struggle to improve, prevent, and treat and cure disease. You must not forget the togetherness on this journey. Support each other through these times of struggle and through times of success. I ask all of you to remember your commitment to your patients and your commitment to each other every time you wear your white coat. Lastly, ease up on yourselves. Have some compassion for yourself. Have some compassion for others as well. I am truly excited to see what the future has in store for you. Congratulations once again, and now I will turn it over to Dr. Bill Elmquist, Twin Cities Campus Advisor.
Thank you, Jared. And I promise to the students and everyone on this call that I won't sing to you. We don't want to break the internet, which if I did sing, we would break the internet. I was struck by seeing Randy sitting outside with a bow tie on and what appears to be a new haircut. But nevertheless, when I first saw his silhouette there, I was reminiscent of Dr. Don Uden, who often wore a bow tie and who we all respect and are very grateful for what he has offered to us over several decades. Now, it's been a pleasure to be your advisor. I enjoyed working in the times I did work with Lauren and Mikado here in the Twin Cities. I worked briefly with some of the representatives in Duluth. So briefly, I hesitate to say their names because I don't remember them. But nevertheless, thank you very much. I think, we've had both deans tell you that you're not done yet. Nothing could be more true than that because you're not done yet. And it's more so than just the third year. You're essentially done with the third year, but you have the fourth year in front of you. And this is kind of the transition event, if you will, before you get to the fourth year. The fourth year is critical, and be grateful for the fact that you're at the Minnesota College of Pharmacy, University of Minnesota College of Pharmacy, working in Minnesota. We have what, in my estimation, is the best medical care system, pharmaceutical care system in the country, if not the best, certainly amongst the best. And you have the opportunity then to be trained in the best system during your fourth year. Take advantage of it. You are an expert. I know it doesn't seem like you're expert to yourselves, but you are an expert, and you'll get even more expert as time goes on over the next year. Take chances. Don't take undue chances, but take chances. Look up things, help people, help your patients, help your healthcare team in ways you don't even know yet, but take these chances and be bold. I would also recommend that if you are feeling down because of the situation we are currently in, it's understandable, but the way to come out of this, and I think we've heard this from some of our other speakers this morning or this afternoon or whatever time it is, help somebody. If you help somebody, you will feel gratitude towards what's going on and come out of this thing even stronger than you would otherwise. So it's been a real pleasure. Good luck to you all. And it's been an honor to be your class rep. Thank you very much. So I don't know who's next, but somebody take it away.
It is back to me, and I would like to thank the class advisors for your words that were inspirational to the P3 class. I would now like to invite Associate Dean for Student and Professional Affairs, Dr. Randy Seifert, to present the student awards.
Thank you, Dean Welledge. Thank you, class advisors, and Dr. Swanoski for all the great words of wisdom and sharing that. Each semester, our students vote to select the faculty, guests, lecturers, and teaching assistants that foster a positive learning. But I get to the pleasure of presenting our student awards, and feel free to use your reaction button to share congratulations with our winners. And although Dr. Swanoski was not in his tuxedo today, we both decided that we would be in our tuxedos, because if you're going to be out giving out awards, you really should be dressed up appropriately for that, to do that. So here I am, bow tie, tux, and all. First of all, I would like to, Katie, do we have the slides, Katie? There we go. Okay, thank you. First of all, I'd like to present the College Board PharmD 3 Award. This is for a PharmD 3 student for outstanding contributions to and involvement in the profession, the college, and its students. Candidates must be active during the PharmD 3 year. And this year, the award goes to Cameron Wing from the Twin Cities. And what they wrote about Cameron was, Cameron embodies our one college, two campuses motto. He talks the talk in every College Board meeting by encouraging students to travel to the opposite campus for events and opportunities. But more importantly, he walks the walk in attending events himself. He's like the student version of Dr. Varon, with how many events he shows up to in Duluth. And so congratulations, Cameron. Nice job. The next award is for the Dean's Award. And this is awarded to a student for their achievements, accomplishments, and service to the College of Pharmacy. This award goes to Lauren Oslin from the Twin Cities campus. Lauren's leadership has led to unparalleled impact upon the student body. As a third year class rep and leader of the Student Initiative for Integrity in Pharmacy with SIP, she enhanced the student experience and raised the level of professional behavioral expectations among the student body. Being a SIP leader, she isn't a high profile. However, integrity is the most important aspect of student leadership. And Lauren has made students part of a living document by highlighting students and behaviors that fit their class code of ethics. She has established goals and a clear communication plan to keep this topic on the top of people's minds. And best wishes and congratulations, Lauren. Our next award is for the Dean's Research Award, and this is for a PD1, PD2, or PD3 student in recognition of outstanding achievement in research activities. And this award goes to Lucy Jahan. Lucy's research mainly focuses on pharmacogenomics in psychiatric patients. You can see the shine in her eyes when it comes to pharmacogenomics. They always say scientists speak science. I can say that Lucy speaks pharmacogenomics. She has fully devoted herself to translational research, which brings the ongoing research from the bedside to bedside. Lucy extended a writing project from a research elective course to a meta-analysis for CYP2D6 genetics and risperidone pharmacokinetics, which is one of at least 2 publications that she will have by the time she graduates. She has received grants and awards. Her faculty member states that from a research and analytical standpoint, she may be the most gifted PharmD student that he has worked with in his many years as a faculty member. And congratulations, Lucy, for a job well done. The FJ Wolling PharmD3 Student Award. This is for the PharmD3 student with the highest overall GPA after fall semester. And this award goes to Austin Wong from the Twin Cities. To have the highest overall GPA is always an amazing accomplishment. To maintain that this over 5 semesters absolutely outstanding accomplishment. And Austin, this is a terrific recognition, and congratulations on your achievement. The Metropolitan Professional Pharmacist Society Award. This is for the president of the College Board, and that's Cameron Wing. Cameron, and what has been written about Cameron, has truly embraced the active leadership throughout his time at the College of Pharmacy. He has displayed a great deal of poise, dedication to his peers, and a healthy sense of humor. Cameron has not only sought input from his peers, but shares the impacts of others and supports and encourages other individuals and their visions. These qualities, coupled with Cameron's positivity, have helped establish an environment of growth and improvement within our College Board. While the epidemic has prevented some of his initiatives from taking place, the scaffolding has been laid for our newly induced e-board to continue to build up Cameron's vision this next year. And having worked with Cameron, I can say that he is growing and is an outstanding leader. And congratulations, Cameron, for all of that you've done with not only for the student body, but also for the college. Thank you. Our next award is the MPHA ASP President's Award for the Duluth and Twin Cities presidents of the Minnesota Pharmacy Student Alliance. Morgan Olhausen from the Twin Cities and Haley Kitta from Duluth are 2 awardees. For Morgan showed unwavering dedication and passion for APHA ASP through her years as in MPSA leadership. Morgan went above and beyond her local responsibilities and achieved a regional position where she represents the University of Minnesota, and she shares her enthusiasm for the pharmacy profession and her community. Morgan's exemplary leadership will leave a long-standing impression on MPSA. Haley's passion for patient care has shown through her leadership as MPSA president. As a leader, she has taken a plethora of difficult circumstances this trying year and handled them with compassion, grace. She has been a great guiding force for underclassmen who will follow in her footsteps. Congratulations, Morgan and Haley. The Pharmacy Alumni Society Student Award goes to a PD1, PD2, or PD3 student demonstrating professional enthusiasm and the ability to stimulate personal and professional growth amongst others. Our award winner this year is Julia Rumley from Duluth. Julia is organized, innovative, and motivated. She is the rare individual who is able to conceptualize a new initiative, recruit and organize others, delegate responsibility and authority, encourage, communicate, and most importantly, bring the concept to fruition. Her contributions include initiating pharmacy review of arts and humanities and other contributions to self-wellness. Julia has also developed a Humans of University of Minnesota College of Pharmacy Facebook page. The page contains snippets of student and faculty interviews, sometimes attached with a photograph. Her leadership attributes also include a friendly disposition, and she is universally respected by faculty and staff on the Duluth campus. And congratulations, Julia. Our next award is for the PD3 Student Integrity Award. This is awarded to a third-year student that best exemplifies and promotes a culture of the attributes found in their respective class code of ethics. And this is for the award winner is Chris Nimitz from the Twin Cities campus. Chris has been an amazing and inspirational individual. She has a way of communicating and becoming great friends with anyone she meets. Her way of gauging students' interest and support is like none other. She's really good at what she does. She represents the class as a voice for others when needed. She signifies what it is really to be accepting of others and be inclusive of those around her, making sure not one person is left out. She has been a prime example of a respectful, punctual, and advocate for the profession overall. That is all of our awards. Students, I look forward to hearing about your journey as you move through the fourth year and graduate in 2021. I want to just add something to something that Dr. Swanoski and Dr. Elmquist talked about in terms of taking opportunities. I think you come from a college of pharmacy where there will be doors that will be open for you. I encourage you to walk through them. And I think as a last thing that I'd like to say from all of us to you, class of 2021, I think that says it all. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lauren Ostland, and here to present the teaching awards with me next is Mikado Hang, Mitchell Nelson, and Reed Larson. First, we want to say thank you to all the staff and faculty here at the College of Pharmacy and everything you guys have done to support us over the past 3 years. We have worked so closely with so many people here at the college, and we want to make sure that every person that has been a part of our story knows that we appreciate you. We would also like to give a shout out to the family and friends watching online. Many of us would not be here today without your support, and for that, we thank you. Lastly, we want to thank our classmates. It has been the relationships that we have formed here and the expectations that we have made of each other that will also shape who each of us will be as practitioners. Today, we are here to share a few specific awards. Each semester, we poll each campus to choose a professor, a guest lecturer, and a teaching assistant of the semester. Here to announce the winners chosen by the Twin Cities cohort is Mikado.
Hi, everyone. So I'm proud to say that the professor of this semester will be Dr. David Senyum. The TA of our semester, oh, there's the pictures. The TA of our semester is Jay Wen. And our guest lecturer of the semester will be Dr. Don Uden. Thank you, everyone. And with that, I will pass it on to Mitch and he will announce the Duluth winners.
Thanks, Mikado. So a huge thanks to all faculty and administration. These are difficult times for us all. And the college really stepped up and helped us transition to online learning wonderfully. With that being said, the Duluth campus would like to individually recognize the following educators. So for professor of the semester, Dr. Heather Blue from Acute Care won, and TA of the semester was Connor Ronayne from Oncology. And then we had so many wonderful guest presenters this semester that we actually had a three-way tie of Dr. Heather Mooster, Dr. Jared Van Hoosier, and Dr. Mike Swanoski. And then I'm going to hand it over to Reed, and he'll go over the last award that we have.
All right, thanks, Mitch. So we have two more people that we would like to recognize. At the end of each year, each campus chooses a professor they feel impacted our growth most throughout the past academic year. So, firstly, for the Twin Cities Professor of the Year, our winner is Dr. Diana Langworthy. And secondly, for the Duluth Professor of the Year, please congratulate Dr. Mike Swanoski. Again, we would like to thank everyone here today for playing special roles in our development. Now, I would like everyone to welcome back Dean Linda Wellage for the coding portion of our ceremony.
Thank you. And congratulations to all. Now we've come to the most treasured part of this event, presenting the class with the new white coats to symbolize your transition from the classroom to practice. Attendees who are connected by Zoom, we encourage you to adjust your settings to the gallery view so you can see classmates on the screen. Students in the class of 2021, please turn on your video, but remain muted. And if feasible, stand in your home spaces. Hopefully, if everything worked, you should have received your coats by this time, or you at least know where they were shipped to. If you have a friend or family member, roommate, or other helper, please hand the white coat to that person. Coders, please stand behind the student while holding the white coat open and help them slip on the coat on their arms and then onto their shoulders. While you might be disappointed that someone from the College of Pharmacy is not coding you right now, or you have to coat yourself, don't be, as this in the past has led to several embarrassing situations. Dresses rising up a touch too high, tall people getting twisted and tangled in the coat, and the famous chicken wings when the student bends their elbows and doesn't allow the person helping them to put the coat on. In any case, it's not about who coats you. It's about the symbolism of the coat. Hopefully you've now put on your white coats if you have them, and with your mics off still, continue to be in gallery view. And I would like to invite Lauren, co-chair of the Student Initiative for Integrity in Pharmacy, to share a brief history of the class code of ethics. Then the class reps will lead the students through a reading of your class code, reaffirming these commitments. Lauren?
Thank you, Dean Wellage. So 3 years ago, we created our code of ethics as a class. We set our values and created a set of promises to uphold as we were entering into this program as idealistic students and looking forward to how we plan to meet our goal of becoming trustworthy pharmacists. Each year, we have revisited our code and discussed ways that we follow it and areas we could strive to improve. This next year, perhaps more than ever, we will be tested in these areas and need to remember the responsibilities that we have to ourselves and to others. As we recite our code together in just a moment, I ask that you reflect on how far you've come in the last 3 years. We have grown, and we have changed our idealistic values into realities. Be proud of the development you have experienced and continue to recognize areas that you can develop over the next year as we get closer to reaching our goal, which is now nearer than ever, of becoming trustworthy pharmacists. So right now, we're going to recite our code of ethics out loud. You can keep your mics muted, and then we'll lead it here. You can find the link on the screen, or it's attached to the email for this event. All right, so please read aloud it with me with your mics muted. We, the University of Minnesota College of Pharmacy, class of 2021, will strive for professional excellence by keeping compassion and empathy in our hearts, knowledge and education in our minds, and integrity and respect in everything we do. We take on these responsibilities as advocates of health and well-being in our lives, in our patients' lives, and in our communities. As student pharmacists, we uphold the values of reliability and responsibility by knowing our limits and executing our duties without bias, acting as representatives of the college, the university, and the profession, maintaining equity and accountability in our practice, providing patient-centered care in our practice, attending to the diverse needs of our patients and the community, executing our duties within our abilities without bias.
As student pharmacists, we will uphold the values of adaptability and continuing education by identifying and pursuing advancements in the field of pharmacy through education, research, and technology, advocating for patients, colleagues, and the future of our profession, appreciating and refining our actions based on the diversity of cultures and customs of our patients, colleagues, and the global health community, and recognizing, building upon, and utilizing our strengths.
As student pharmacists, we will uphold the value of maintaining relationships with ourselves and others by working towards patient-centered care as part of an interprofessional healthcare team, handling stressful situations and conflicts with dignity, preserving and strengthening our professional network, striving to lead a balanced lifestyle by practicing self-care, and encouraging a productive learning environment.
As student pharmacists, we will uphold the values of honor and respect by empowering patients to take control of their health, communicating honestly and openly, knowing when to lead and when to listen, being mindful of our actions and words, and appreciating diversity and recognizing the benefits of cultural competency and sensitivity skills.
As student pharmacists, we will uphold the values of engagement in the profession and society by serving as an accessible resource to our patients and community, improving public health through professional involvement in order to enhance patient outcomes, listening intently to the differing perspective of our peers, faculty, and preceptors, playing our part in the healthcare system as active members in the community. As the College of Pharmacy class of 2021, we accept the responsibilities stated in this code of ethics and by signing, commit to adhering to them as students and professional pharmacists. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, class reps and students, for reaffirming this important commitment to our profession. Thank you all for attending this event. Every year, we look forward to the opportunity to celebrate our class award recipients and the many accomplishments of our students. Our environment, as you know, looks very different this year. And I know there's a collective disappointment in not being able to come together in person for these festivities. However, we are still grateful for the opportunity to acknowledge the hard work, incredible achievements, and new beginnings of your class. Before we conclude, I would like to again thank the faculty, staff, and your class representatives, Mitchell, Reed, Lauren, and Mikado, for all that they've done in making today possible, as well as their commitments over the years. Students, I look forward to hearing about your journey as you move through the fourth year. Congratulations, class of 2021.